Today we are making okra. Well, we're using the okra plant to make a beef meal with okra. I love it. It's a Haitian dish that my grandmother used to make. It was very simple, after school, ready to go. Now, let's find me an okra. I have a few that I picked earlier because they're just growing on different rates. So let's see if I can find a few more to throw in there. This one's a little small, but it can be used. Ooh, what was that? That was a bee. Oh, and they formed a beehive. Let me move. I don't mess with them over there. I see you guys though. See the beehive. There we are. Oh, this was nice. We'll take that one. And I think that's it for now. Time to cook. I am using the method that I learned from my grandmother, and it's a Haitian way of cleaning meats. We use lime, vinegar, and salt and then we rinse it off with some hot or steaming water. So here we are using a Epis that my mom actually made for me, and I do make my own Epis, but anytime she's in town, she brings me some, so it saves me a lot of time while cooking. This is a Haitian mix. I'll put the ingredients on the screen, but you basically make it in advance. It's your wet ingredients before you add your dry ingredients, and it makes your meals taste so luscious. So with Haitians, we use Epis in a lot of our meals. It is a go-to for us. It's like an equivalent of hot sauce. You got to put it in your meal. It's just a must. So this is the point where I would tell you to mix everything together and marinate it and leave it overnight or let it sit in your fridge for an hour. But I'll be honest, we did not have that time. I have toddlers and I cook on the go, so we had to cook it right away. It tastes amazing, especially because I have this Epis added. Like when you do Epis the right way, it's as if you marinated your meats for 2 days. That's how delicious it comes out. It's so good. So take the time for that extra step. Now it's time to add your lamb to the pot. I have some olive oil here. I coated the bottom of the pan, and I added, you want to make sure that it's brown on each side. Then I added some tomato paste and some beef broth. I say some because I wasn't raised to measure, so I believe it's about a cup of beef broth and a cup of water and a tablespoon of tomato paste. So these sizes are like the ultimate size you want to get. But what happens is you skip a day and then they become like this, which is they're hard and not edible. So I try to get them when they're young or smaller. And I'm just going to cut them to add them to the what am I making? Lamb. We call it Gumbo in Creole or Haitian Creole. It's gumbo with white rice. Chop off. Because of what I learned the last 2 years I've been growing okra. For some reason, the one day I was like, oh, they look so small. 2 days later, they're massive and can't do nothing with them. But I use it for, I think my dad told me I can put it in water. It's good for digestive issues, or if you're pregnant, there's a lot of benefits to it. See, this one cuts way smoother. If you heard the knife cuts for the younger ones, it'll still work. I'm still using them. I started to grow okra beginning of the summer. It took about 2 months to fully get where I'm at right now. They grow really fast. I don't even think, it's like, it felt like it was less than 2 months, but last time I made fried okra, my husband loved it. I just don't have the energy to do that right now. This is just a quick and simple meal to toss my okra in. So let's toss it in. So I usually would just add it when it's like last 2 minutes of cooking. It adds so much flavor to this, especially on top of white rice. Let that simmer for about, if I have it on low, about 5 minutes. It'll be good. That's it. You're all set. Okay. Like little oxtails. Nice. My handy dandy kid spoon.
I'm just looking at your plate and it looks like it's more.
It's not more, and I'm pregnant.
That's true. You're not gonna mess up my eye.
There's a little bit more left on the stove.
I didn't say nothing. You're not gonna mess up my eye. I'm just eyeing your plate.
That's because that's why I'll be making your plate. Because when I make your plate, you still go back and fix it. You see why? It's a waste of time.
That's true.
You should just make it yourself.
No,